idea for that. This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near and let them come up. Joel 3 and 10. Beat your plowshares and the swords and the pruning hooks into spears, and let the weak say I am strong. This is the book of Ezekiel. 38, verse 1, and it reads, And the words of the Lord came unto me, saying, Ezekiel 38 and 2, Son of man, set thy face against Gog in the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and to prophesy against him. Verse 3 is Ezekiel 38 and 3. And said, Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh thy power, behold, I am against thee, O God, and the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. Ezekiel 38 and 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy army, horse and horsemen, all of them were clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, and all of them handling swords. Ezekiel 38 and 5. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shields and helmets. Ezekiel 38 and 6. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah, for the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Ezekiel 38 and 7. Be thou prepared and prepare thy for thyself, thou and all thy companies that are assembled unto thee, and be thou and guard unto them. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders who are preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. I say shalom to you Akim out there. And this is a recent news article from Metro, published by Brooke Davis 1 hour ago. And it reads, Russian warships carrying hypersonic missiles sails towards U.S. waters. And it says a Russian warship armed with unstoppable hypersonic missiles has sailed towards the U.S. coast in a show of strength, a report says. And it says the frigate named Gorshkov, if I pronounced that right, have been closely monitored by the NATO boats on its maiden voyage. They have found the vessel is armed with 6,670 Zyklon missiles, which have a range of 625 miles. A radar monitoring site suggests the Gorshkov, which had been recently tailed by the Portuguese Navy, made an unexpected diversion in the Atlantic. An unconfirmed Russian Telegram channel report saying it was spotted on the radar in neutral waters of the Atlantic Ocean at an effective salvo launch distance from the U.S. boat. And it says the Russian Defense Ministry has not commented on the Novodaka channel's claim. Putin, Vladimir Putin, which is the president of Russia, personally took part in the Alpic remotely in a ceremony which the warship departed from the Arctic Naval Base, the Severomorsk, on January 4th. Right, because I remember doing a video on that as well too, on January the 4th or 5th, I believe. And it says rising diplomatic tensions at ballistic sea clash, Salaki. It says he made it clear this mission was extended as a show of strength to the West. Right, a show of strength against the West, Because as you see, the rising tensions between, the West versus Russia and its allies. And as this despot said, I am sure that such a powerful weapon will allow us to reliably protect Russia from potential internal threats, and it helps ensure our country's national interests. Moscow has always bolstered the Gorshkov, its most dangerous enemy of surface ships in the waters ocean. It says one report said the vessel, which have escorted through the English Channel by the Royal Navy on January the 11th, has separated from its tailing tanker ship Kama in the Bay of Biscay and headed west. The frigate Captain Igor Karakoma has previously said no one will see the missile's launch or its flight. They will only see when the missile hits its target. A surface target, a coastal target. I don't think there will be anything to counter this in the next few years. Get your need to know latest news, feel good stories, analysts, and more for signing up. Oh, that's something else, Salaki. So yeah, this rumors of wars are definitely heating up. And that Joel 3 and 10 coming into full effect, along with the Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentile, which is the other nations, and prepare war, right? Because the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, is putting that spirit on these nations and that being that ready mind mindset of a war. Because that's the times that we're living in, of these nations are gearing up, preparing for war. Because we're seeing, once again, increasing signs of this, as I brought out Ezekiel 38, verse 1 through verse 7. Even though the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, is prophesying against the land of Gog and Magog, because Gog and Magog is the modern day Russians, from ancient times now in modern day times, So, right, because the Heavenly Father is going to put that spirit on these Russians of being that warlike mindset. They're going against these Western countries, the NATOs and the EU, and against the Ukraine, which is the current Russia-Ukraine situation going on over there, So these wars, rumors of wars are definitely heating up. And I'm going to bring out Matthews. This is Matthews 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Matthews 24 and 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. right? Because we're seeing a rise and increase, as I mentioned before. The rise and increase of the nations are rising up against one another, and different kingdoms rising up against one another as well too. That hostility, that hostility between the different nations is increasingly, and as you see right here, Russia's warship carrying hypersonic missiles sails towards the U.S. waters. So that gives you another indicator of signs of that hostility is increasing between the United States and Russia. That's wars and rumors of wars are heating up between these two different nations. And so with that, that's all I wanted to bring out. The scriptures in reference to this news article from metronews.com by Brooke Davis, published 2 hours ago. And it reads, Russian warship carry hypersonic missile sails towards the U.S. waters. So yeah, nations rising up against nations are heating up. Rumors of wars are heating up as well too. And so with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And next time I will say shalom.